Have you been struggling to find clients that are willing to pay your prices in your beauty business? If yes, this video is for you, sis. Let's get into it. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing this topic so much, and it was actually this comment that had me, rolling at my wheels to create this video because I feel like it is something that is long overdue. So I first want to start with let's talk about mindset for a little bit before we jump into actual actionable tips and strategies to help find and attract your ideal clients. Your mindset, you have to position yourself as an expert in whatever service that you are offering. Okay, what do you mean by that? How do you mean an expert? You have to come as a person of authority. People don't just buy products. They buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. This is why it's so important to not only know your target market, but showing up authentically as you. Unfortunately, a lot of people say, well, I don't want to be the face of my business. I don't want to be in front of people. I don't want to be on social media in the beauty industry. Honey Buki, our business system doesn't allow for you to not show up in any capacity. What is the faceless beauty business? Ain't nobody buying, ain't nobody having somebody service them that they don't know, they don't see your work, they don't know how you look. Like, you have to show up in your beauty business, okay? I hate to break it to you. Mindset. I need you to position yourself as an authority. Okay, I am a lash tech that specializes in whimsy lashes or bulky lashes. I'm not a lash tech. I don't know the exact terms, but I feel like whimsy is one. Whimsy. Just like that real natural eyelash. If you want to say you are a lash tech that focuses on natural lashes, that is your thing. Dominate it. Become an expert in it. Know it like the back of your hand. So when people have questions, you're dropping knowledge at a drop of a dime, and they're like, oh, this girl knows what she's talking about. Oh, she knows her stuff. Okay, I'm not, hesitant to book with her. You need to shift your mindset into, I am the expert, I am the boss, I know what I'm talking about. And that's where the confidence comes from. You have to have confidence when you show up in the marketplace, when you're advertising or marketing for your services, guys. I also want to talk about the comment, how she added, because the prices are so low, I don't even know how those salons still exist. Number one, I want us to stop pricing our services based off of other salons. Yes, you want to make sure you're within a certain range of, whatever other people are offering, but at the same time, you have to be strategic. And we are not pricing ourselves just because of what the competition. That should not be the basis of your prices. Absolutely not. Stop doing that. Cut it out, okay? You need to be pricing your services based off your overhead expenses, based off of your business expenses, okay? Because who's to say that the competitions, they're pricing their things so low because they have a millionaire husband who is funding their business as something to do for fun. You don't know them people's pockets, okay? You don't know them people's pockets. You don't know where they're getting their money from. You don't know how they're staying in business. Hell, sometimes I look at these businesses and I question myself the same way. That's wild, right? But nonetheless, that should not be your basis for pricing your services. You need to price your services based off of your expenses. And you need to decide what your profit margin is going to be. Now, all right, how do we find these high-paying clients, right? All right, we have to go looking for them. We have to go where our high-paying clients are. Somebody that understands your value. Another thing you also need to do, you need to be able to articulate the value that you offer your high-paying clients. What sets you apart? What is your unique value proposition? What sets you apart from the other nail techs? What sets you apart from the other lash artists? What sets you apart? Are you a braider that travels? That's something that sets you apart. Are you a lash tech that travels? That's the price that went up right there. That's a value that I am willing to pay you extra for than the lash tech or nail tech that's right up the street. Then the braider that's working out of wherever. That's a value. You add value. You add convenience. That's a value. That's something I value that I'll pay extra for. Hairstylist. Are you offering the hair or do they have to go buy the hair? If you're offering the hair, the price goes up. because the value goes up. Because now I don't have to go looking to figure out what hair I want to order, this, that, and the third. I got to go get the hair, then bring the hair to you for you to. We don't have to do all that. You cut that middle part out. Offer value to people and articulate that value clearly so that they know what they are paying for. Okay, they're not just paying for a hair service, they're paying for convenience. Okay, people will pay extra for some convenience. All right, esthetician, you focus on skincare. If you offer natural products, holistic products, that's a value. That's something I want to know, that you're putting high quality natural products on my face that won't make me break out because I have sensitivities. That's a value that I will be willing to pay extra for. You have to figure out what your unique value proposition is, articulate that in your marketing messaging, and talk about it all the time. Don't get tired of talking about it, because people need to hear things multiple times. People have to see you, I think it's like 7 times, and hear you talk 11 times before they like buy with you or book with you, something like that. So I will say this also depends for some people, for some, not all, but for some people, on the area that you are in. If you're trying to offer these services in a low to middle income area, you have to take that into consideration. Maybe you might have to start off being a travel luxury brand before you can find an establishment in a higher end area so you can offer these services as well when it comes to finding your ideal clients. And I will also say the high end clients are willing to travel to go to you too. Like a lot of people, they don't have problems if they move within like 20 minutes of their area. They find that those clients, they remain loyal, but you also have to work on building loyalty with the clients that you do have. So now let's real quickly talk about your target audience. So you have to be very, very crystal clear on who your target audience is, people. This is why I tell people you need to create an ideal clientele or an ideal client persona. And quite honestly, you need to have at least 3 of these. I tell people to have 3 of them because I always want to have 3 different packages that you offer people so that you're not excluding or leaving money on the table, excluding one group or leaving money on the table. So you have like your low end package, your middle package, and your high end package, right? The low end package could be still pretty like decently priced, like moderately priced, but the value is just very basics, very simple. The middle end is where like the sweet spot is, and high end, right? High end is like all the bells and whistles, all the extra perks, all the extra things. But tier out your pricing structure so that you have also 3 ideal client personas. So let's say you are in a lower to middle income area. You want to offer these people at least 2 different packages. So let's say somebody has a little bit extra money to splurge on. They want to like, oh, I'm going to go for the more expensive package because I want to treat myself. I want to spoil myself. But the low end people still get to service the lower tiered products or lower income people, because you still want to see those people. Tier your prices out so that you can offer to a different range of clientele, and that'll also attract the right clientele for the right services. Okay, so sorry, let me skip it. I'm all over the place today because I didn't write notes on this. I just really kind of came on camera and like just talk to y'all because I had to make sure I was still recording. Just come on and talk to y'all because I felt it on me to make this video, and I've been meaning to put this out for a while now. If I know my target clientele is mothers, women that are mothers, that are married, that are suburban moms, I already know the car pickup line. If I'm posting stuff, it's going to be between 2 to 3 o'clock because that's when they're picking their kids up from school. So they're sitting in the car pickup line. They have downtime. They're scrolling on their phones. Suburban moms, boom, that's my target audience. That's when I am posting to my social media and marketing to them, sending marketing emails or making sure my ads go out during that time, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? This is why knowing your target audience is so important, so that you can target them in your marketing. You have to know their trends and what they do, and like their like brain and how their brain works and what they're thinking of and what they're doing right now. You have to kind of be like obsessed. You have to kind of be a stalker, right? Not stalking one person, but like a group of people. Don't be weird, guys. Don't be weird. But it is so important to know who your target audience is because it will it's going to change the game for your business and how you move and how you market. Let's say you offer or extra early morning services to only like your audience because you know that they work night shifts because they're a doctor or a nurse and they work in the hospital. These things matter, guys. These things matter so much. So I want you to develop from this video, I want you to develop 3 different client personas that you want to target and tier out your services. I want no less than 2 different tiers. I always say 3. 3 is a sweet spot. Tier out your services and what you offer in each tier, okay? And then also, don't be afraid to go out there and find your people. If you know you offer high-end services, you need to go where the money is. You need to follow the money. We're talking doctors, nurses, women that strippers, even depending on, which way you go with that. You have to go out and find them. So where do they frequent? Where do they go? Are they at Starbucks? Go drop your cards off at Starbucks if they allow it. Find some people in the Starbucks parking lot, pass your flyers out there, or go to the mall, or go to like specific stores that they shop at. You have to think like your ideal client to go find them, go out there, go to networking events, go to golf club events. You have to go where the people are. Okay, guys, we have to stop being afraid. We have to get out from behind the chair. We ain't gonna find our people if we're stuck behind the chair or behind our cell phones, even just posting all day. Yes, create a content strategy, so that a content marketing strategy, but at the same time, you need a solid marketing strategy. Where are you getting these people from? How are they coming into your space? Do you have an email list? All of these things matter. So I need you guys to do some homework, right? And if this doesn't resonate with you, or if you don't feel like this is enough, sign up for my Back to Basics Business Bootcamp. I host one every quarter. The next one will be April 27th, 2025. And you have plenty of time to get your coins up and pay for it. It's only $50, guys. Go ahead and sign up. The link will be down in the description box below. Sign up for the Back to Basics Business Bootcamp. That is where I go over all of these things and more. And I promise you guys, in the 90 days after you take that, you will see if you implement. I'm not even going to guarantee you, because you have to do the work still at the end of the day. You have to do your homework. You have to implement these things in your business. You have to be about that action, okay? Be about that action, implement the things. And in 90 days, I can guarantee you're going to get at least one solid, loyal client that's going to be with you to the end of time. Okay, so I hope this helps somebody. I hope this helps the person who commented. I truly hope this makes a difference in your business. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, if it did help you, and make sure you tune in for the next episode next week. See you later. Bye.